What's going on, guys? T-Mart here, and today we're going to be talking about the weapon camos of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare and why there's a very good chance they're going to look a bit better than the camos did this year in Black Ops 3. Now, I'm not talking trash about Black Ops 3's weapon camos. I actually think they're very, very beautiful. Everything from the base camos you unlock by completing the challenges with that weapon, all the way up to some of the supply drop camos that we can get, like some of the crazy ones that are animated and glowing and stuff like that. I think they did a fantastic job with the camos this year, so that's not what I'm referring to. I'm not talking about the designs and the colors and stuff like that. I'm talking about the placement of the camos on the weapons. So this is something that was a little bit weird with Black Ops 3, and we noticed it when the game first came out, but then we all kind of got used to the game and it feels like it's normal now, but it's really not, at least not for the history of Call of Duty. A lot of the weapons in Black Ops 3 aren't covered very well by the camos. Some of them do a decent job, like for example right here, the M87. It's got a decent amount of surface area covered by that camo. There's still quite a bit of it that's kind of like the original gun, but a decent portion is covered by the camo. But if you take a look at something like the ICR or even the VMP, one of the most popular guns in the game, hardly any of this thing is covered by the actual weapon camo. Like most of this, 60-70% of it is just kind of like the stock normal non-camoed gun, and the camo's kind of sprinkled in there a little bit. And obviously this changes from weapon to weapon, but for the most part, a lot of the weapons in the game are somewhere around 50-50, where it's 50% the weapon camo and 50% what the gun looks like normally on the different attachments and stuff like that. And sometimes it looks kind of cool, but at the same time, the point of earning a weapon camo is to have something that stands out, shows off. It's kind of like a trophy for yourself to look at while you're playing, as well as enemies to look at on the other side of the screen. You know what I mean? So I don't know, it's kind of weird. We've never really had that lack of a camo in a Call of Duty game before, and it looks like we're going to be getting mostly covered weapons back in Infinite Warfare. Now, unfortunately, up until this point, we know nothing about the camos. They haven't announced anything. The camos are actually disabled. You couldn't select any at COD XP and EGX and all the other places where the game's been playable, but we do have two kind of like pre-order marketing materials that show weapon camos in the game. So first up is this one right here. This is the Zombies in Spaceland camo on this assault rifle. You guys can see most of this weapon is covered. Like I'd say upwards of 80-90% of this weapon is covered, which is a little bit different than what Black Ops 3 had. And then we also have this one right here. This is a pre-order bonus for EB Games, and you guys can see this is the Bullet Hawk weapon camo, which I think looks absolutely epic. First of all, the entire weapon is covered. Second of all, the entire weapon is this weird gradient from gold to silver, which looks insane. I don't have an EB Games near me, but I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to get that thing. But yeah, so that's kind of what it looks like is happening here. Infinite Warfare, we should go back to weapon camos pretty much all the way, covering up our weapons, unlike it was in Black Ops 3. Now, another question we could talk about here is I wonder what that big secret camo is going to be. So obviously we're going to have gold. We'll most likely have diamond too. In Black Ops 3, we had dark matter. What do you guys think we could have in Infinite Warfare? Could we have a chrome? Could we have a gold chrome? I feel like we're wrapping cars here. Are we going to have like a satin black or something like that? You know, I don't know. Are we going to have a carbon fiber? There's a bunch of different options here. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe we even have customizable ones. You know what I mean? Like that one rumor that's floating around about different colors of dark matter. I don't know. If you guys have any ideas, feel free to leave comments down below. But let me know what you guys think about having the gun fully covered with the weapon camo versus having the gun only partially covered with the weapon camo. Which one do you guys prefer? Thank you guys so much for watching. Thumbs up if you guys enjoyed. Peace out.